Raptors look to take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road trip. And, of course, Kyrie Irving. His first game as a New York Knick.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Now McBride. After the missed three from Oscar Robertson. Towns the screen. Irving from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Now, here is Irving. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Down low. Pocket 6. Towns the screen. Irving can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. There's the three. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now, here is Irving. Our test on the way. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Irving lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 5.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Robertson. Garnett trying to break loose. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
His shot's it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Puts it up from 17. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And it's Irving with the ball for New York. Here's McBride. And the three off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Robertson. Picked by Bargnani. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
There's a screen by Covington. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Some changes for Toronto. New York trailing. Here's Irving. He has 5. Outside, Towns. Sinks the triple.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Pass to Bain. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Thompson outside. Right side, Irving. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Toronto trailing. Walker a screen. Pass to Bain. Here's Shed. Here's Clowney. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks out front.
The Knicks, 10.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Swift. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Now here's Robertson. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Offensive rebound. Pass to Artest. Walker a screen. And here's Bargnani outside. The Knicks pull it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Swift. Stolen by Artest. Here's the break. Here's Walker. Tries again. And here's Bargnani. Robertson outside. 6 to shoot. Outside for Artest. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Artest got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors. Drummond the screen to the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is why he is so good in pick and roll action.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Always putting in the hours. Show them some love, fans.
Now here's Robertson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the paint. Right side Artest. Takes it inside. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Oladipo. Left side, Love. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Poked away. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Artest. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now here's Towns. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. Bargnani grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Bargnani, defended by Drummond. Back to Bargnani. Good D by Drummond.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Kolek. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Now the Knicks with it. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 10 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Irving. 10 points for him. Towns, the screen. From downtown. Can't hit that one. It's all tied in Toronto. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And that's back-to-back threes. And he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Now Robertson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Robertson's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Left side, Towns. Thompson in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Here's Robertson. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Nice shot by Robertson. Robertson's got 4 points this quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Love, no luck.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 7. Here's the screen. And Van Vliet, here we go.
Well, Freddie Van Vliet runs an offense the way it's supposed to be run. Pretty pass there.
And the Raptors call time here. Raptors leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Bargnani. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Bargnani's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Drummond with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
Guys, what I appreciate about Andre Drummond is that he understands his role night by night. Be physical, defend the basket, rebound with great intensity. He gives it to you every single night.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 10. Left side, Edwards. Walker a screen. Here's the 3. Edwards no good. Knicks trailed by 7. 1:57 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Oladipo. Richardson gets a wide open look. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Toronto. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Edwards, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Edwards. And here's Richardson outside. Raptors leading by 7. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Here's Robertson. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Robertson outside. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors are taking the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A new group in now for the Raptors. 29 seconds left in the third. To the left wing. Here's Kolek. Pass to Clowney. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Shen. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The Knicks, 32.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Toronto leading by 13. Robertson with it. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Knicks trail by 13. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Towns. Wide open look. Rebound by the Raptors.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Thompson for the triple. And the Knicks miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Bargnani. The tray. They get it back. And here's our test. Now here's Garnett, defended by Covington. Second chance shot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. A second left. Garnett can't get it to go. Knicks trailed by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
The Raptors call timeout. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Robertson. Outside, Edwards. Just 2 to shoot. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Robertson outside. Picked by Bargnani. The shot by Robertson, no good. Knicks trailed by 18. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the 3. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from the lead.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
A selfless play by Irving off the pick and roll, putting the team first.
Here's Robertson. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Raptors leading by 20. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Garnett left side. Swift grabs the miss. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up. Bargnani grabs the board. Garnett outside. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Kyrie Irving.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that.